Hi there. To switch things up a bit, I was preparing a video for this week to talk about why gasoline prices are increasing every month in Colombia. However, while preparing the data to create some graphs, I came across an interesting process that I want to share with you. I'll show you, with an example, the advantage that programming languages can offer in automating tasks and processing data, compared to the more popular tool, Excel. This video also gives me the opportunity to open another line of content that I'm quite passionate about, data science. I'll still make the video about gasoline prices, but I'll save that for later. I also plan to continue discussing the pension system, which I believe is by far the most important and complex reform that's being considered.
Well, I was looking for historical data on fuel prices in Colombia to make a graph, so I went to the SICM website of the Ministry of Mines. However, I found that the available datasets were quarterly. I proceeded to download all the .csv files. My first natural reaction was to use Excel. So, I started the process for this first file by separating it into columns. I saw that this file has date-wise information on fuel prices at various gas stations in each municipality. As there were around 50,000 records per file, I decided to focus on Cali, which is my city. Therefore, I filtered by municipality and created a new file, then copied only the records from Cali in that first file. With the second file, I did the same. I passed it into columns, filtered by the municipality of Cali, and copied it into the new file. This way, I now have data from 2 quarters. This is something I could do with each of the quarterly files, but there are too many, and it would take me a long time to consolidate them. So, I looked for a way to automate this with Python. For this, I loaded all the quarterly files, then made a very simple algorithm that iterated with all the files, basically doing what I had been doing manually in Excel. Now, with a single set of all the information, I grouped it by the municipality of Cali and generated a new file. I executed the algorithm, and in seconds, I had it here available. In Python, I can also quickly group by months, by products, and average the prices, and I can also graph it very quickly. But I'll download the consolidated file for Cali to show you how it turned out. Here, I pass it to columns to see it better, and I see that it's correctly consolidated with all the quarterly files from 2018 to 2022. Since I have my device set to Colombia's number format, I change the dots to commas, and I make the pivot table. I add prices as values, products in columns, dates in rows, and group them by month. Now, just a little bit of makeup for the table. I change the design, remove subtotals, and put it in currency format. Then, I make a line chart, and as I know that extra gasoline is not subsidized, I better remove it because it is in a different price range. I saw that I had the values as sums, so I changed them to averages, changed the axis limits to see it better, and voila! I have the graph, the same as the one I made with Python, but a bit more time-consuming.